Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to apply for the COVID-19 disaster payment for international students or anyone currently on a temporary visa in Australia. So the COVID-19 disaster payment is a relief by the Australian government for anyone whose hours of work have been affected due to the COVID-19 lockdowns or stay-at-home orders. So first of all, we'll take a look at who can get it. So the eligibility criteria for the COVID-19 disaster payment includes you should be an Australian resident or hold a visa that gives you the right to work in Australia. So a visa that gives you right to work in Australia, this could mean you could be holding temporary visa such as the 485, or you could be in a student visa. So basically any visa that lets you work for 20 hours or more, and you should be 17 years or older, and you should not be getting any income support payment, ABS, study living allowance, partner pay or parental leave pay, and you should also not be getting pandemic leave disaster payment. So this is different from COVID-19 disaster payment. The pandemic leave disaster payment is given out to those who had to self-isolate or take care of someone due to COVID-19, and you should also not be getting any state or territory pandemic payment, state small business payment. So most of the people who are on temporary visa, this might not be applicable, so you can leave this out. And finally, you should have lost income on or after day 8 and don't have any appropriate paid leave entitlement. So this is where a lot of us get confused. So what is appropriate leave entitlements? So let's take a look. This appropriate leave entitlement includes pandemic related paid entitlements. So this is different from leaves such as annual leaves, unpaid leaves, paid sick and carers leave, long service leave, compassionate leave. So if you have any annual leave or paid sick leave, you can still apply for the COVID-19 disaster payment if your hours have been lost. So the COVID-19 payment rules might be different depending on your circumstances and the location or movement restrictions in different parts of Sydney. So let's take a look. So you'll be eligible to apply for this payment if you are in these parts of Sydney. So the first category is parts of Sydney. So parts of Sydney includes these areas. So if you are from any one of these areas, such as Bayside, City of Sydney, Canada Bay, Inner West, Randwick, Waverley and Woollahra, then you are eligible for the COVID-19 payment, disaster payment. And you should meet the following rules. So you should be living in or working from a Commonwealth declared COVID-19 hotspot that is subject to a state restricted movement order, and you are unable to earn your usual income of 8 hours or more or a full day's work because you are in a COVID-19 hotspot and are subject to restricted movement. So if your employer asks you to not come to work or stand you down, or you have to stay indoors due to the stay-at-home order and you're unable to go to work, then you can apply for this relief. Now if you're applying for the disaster payment for the period between 1 to 7 July 2021, you'll also have to have liquid assets less than 10,000, and you do not need to meet these liquid asset rules if you're applying for disaster payments starting 8 July onwards. So if you want to apply for the first week of lockdown for these areas, you should not have a liquid asset of 10,000 or more. So during the application, basically when you apply for this first week of relief, you'll be asked to enter your bank balances, proving that you did not have 10,000 of liquid assets during these periods. Anyways, after you pass this liquid asset test, then you will be eligible to get payment for the period of 1 to 7 July. So liquid assets are any funds readily available to you in cash or savings, or assets that can easily be changed into cash. So it could be money loaned to other people or other kinds of investments that can be easily converted to cash. Now for these parts of Sydney's, the key dates include these payment periods. So the payment periods start from 1st July to 7 July. So this is the first week of lockdown that you can apply for. And for this week, as I mentioned earlier, you need to have liquid assets less than $10,000, and the claims open from 1st July 2021 and it closes on 28 July. So you only have 3 days left now if you want to apply for the first week of lockdown. And the second period is from 15 July to 21 July, and now you do not have any criteria to meet the liquid asset test, so there is no liquid asset test from now on. And the claims open from 15 July and it closes on 11th August 2021. And third period is 22 July to 28 July, and the claims open on 22 July and it closes on 18 August, and so on. So after you get these payments, you can actually, the payments can be set up to like recur automatically. Again, you'll have to submit separate claims for each of these 3 periods. So right now, maybe it's due to the backlogs of all the applications, you cannot send your claims, all the claims at once. So if you haven't claimed even from the first week, you'll first need to get your first week of claim approved, and once you receive the payment for the first week, then you can apply for the second week, and again after that is approved, then you can move on to the next week. So that's how it works. Now we'll go back to the other regions that are eligible for the COVID-19 disaster payment. So the second is Greater Sydney. Okay, so the health order for Greater Sydney started from Sunday 4th July to Friday 30 July, and these includes the following LGAs, so Blacktown, Blue Mountains, Burwood, Camden, Campbelltown, Canterbury-Bankstown, Central Coast, Cumberland, Fairfield, Georges River, Hawkesbury, Hornsby, Hunters Hill, Ku-ring-gai, Lane Cove, Liverpool, Mosman, North Sydney, Northern Beaches, Parramatta, Penrith, Ryde, Shellharbour, Strathfield, Sutherland, The Hills, Willoughby, Wollondilly, and Wollongong. So all of these regions are part of the Greater Sydney. So if your work is affected between July 4th and July 30, and you live in or work in any of these areas, then you are eligible to apply for the disaster payment. Again, the same rules apply. That is, you need to be living in or working from a Commonwealth declared COVID-19 hotspot, and again, you were unable to earn your usual income of 8 hours or more, or a full day's work. Similarly, the first week for these regions or these areas start from 4th July to 10 July, and you have the liquid asset test for the first week of 10,000. So if you do not have liquid assets of 10,000, then you can apply for payment, and the claims open on 4th July and it closes on 31st July 2021, and the second period starts from 11 July to 17 July. So the second period of lockdown is from 11 July to 17 July, and the claims open on 11 July and closes on 7th August 2021. And the third week starts on 18 July to 24 July, and claims open on 18 and closes on 14 of August. So going over the key dates for Greater Sydney, the health order payment period, the first period is from 4 July to 10 July. So this has the $10,000 liquid asset test. The claims for the first period open on 4th July 2021 and closes on 31st July 2021. And the second period of payment is from 11 July to 17 July. And from the second week, there is no liquid asset test. And the claims for the second week starts on 11 July 2021 and closes on 7th August 2021. And then you can see there are other periods. All of the following periods do not have liquid asset limits, but be careful to pay attention to the claims close dates, and you should apply for your disaster payment before these dates. Moving on to the final part of New South Wales. So this includes all other areas of New South Wales. For all other areas of NSW, the health order started on Sunday 18th of July and is set to end on Friday 30 July 2021, but this could extend further depending on the circumstances. So the key dates for all area of NSW is from 18 July to 30 July, and there is no liquid asset limit. And the claims opened on 18 July and it ends on 21st of August 2021. So as mentioned here, if you when you claim, you'll be asked to make automatic payments for future periods, and if you agree to this, then you'll get a recurring payment into your account within 7 days of the start of each new period. You won't have to make any other claim, so there will be recurring payment. And also you need to notify Services Australia if your circumstances have changed. So this includes if you want to cancel your COVID-19 disaster payment, for example, if your work resumes. So now let's take a look at how much you can claim. So this link basically shows you like how much you can claim depending on where you live and the periods of restrictions, depending on the location of the health order, period you're claiming for, and the hours of work you lost. So for parts of Sydney payments, it starts from 1st July to 7th July 2021, and if you lost less than 20 hours of work per week, you get $325, and if you lost 20 hours or more per week, then you'll get $500 payment. And for the periods of 8 July to 14 July, it's the same. The minimum payment amount was increased for the period starting 15 July. So from 15 July, you'll get paid $375 if you lost between 8 and less than 20 hours work per week, and the same amount if you lost just a full day of your usual work. And if you lost 20 hours of work or more, then you're going to get $600 per week. And the payment is the same for each consecutive week. Another thing is you also need to declare your taxes for these payments. Your relationship status, meaning if you're a member of a couple, then you can both actually apply for these payments if both of your usual work hours have been affected by the COVID-19 restrictions. Now we'll move on to how to claim. So we'll click on the second link, since this video is for temporary visa holders. So if you're an eligible working visa holder, what you need to do is you must call the emergency information line. So this is the number 180-2266, where you have to call to set up your Centrelink account, and through which you'll receive your payment. The first thing you need is obviously a MyGov account, and then you'll need to link Centrelink with your MyGov account. If you're an Australian citizen, then you probably already have your Centrelink set up, so you don't need to call Services Australia or this number. But if you're a temporary visa holder, then you need to call this number to get the Centrelink set up. My Centrelink is already set up. I'll just show you how the process works. So you need to sign into your MyGov account first. When you sign into your MyGov account, it will ask you to enter your code. So you need to check the code on your mobile MyGov code generator app. You can download the app from Google Play Store, but if you do not have the app, you can also click on this arrow and then click on send me code by SMS, and then you should receive a code on your phone, and then you need to enter a code. Okay, so then it takes you to your MyGov account. Once you're logged in, you can go ahead and call the emergency information line, dialing 180-2266, and then the automatic system should guide you to the right person, and then the person will basically give you the CRN number that you'll need to set up your Centrelink account. And once your Centrelink is set up, all you have to do is just go back to your MyGov account and click on this Centrelink service. And then there will be a section called make a claim or view claim status. So you just click here, and then you click on make a claim, and then you can start your process. As you can see, I've already placed one of my claims and I've received the first payment, and then my second claim is in progress. So it takes up to 3 or may take more than 3 days for a claim to be processed, and you should receive your payment. And one more thing, be careful to include the exact hours that you've lost just for the week, not the whole period, because during my first application for this payment I made a mistake and I actually put the entire amount, entire hours for 3 weeks instead of just 1. So make sure that you put the total hours for just 1 week when you're claiming for the first week. And then for the second week you again need to make a separate claim, and then you'll again include the total number of hours that you've lost for that week. Also, like if you make a mistake, you can withdraw your claim and then submit a new claim. And once you've submitted the claim, it may take 3 days or more. So initially it was very quick. People used to get these claim payments within a few hours or by the next day, but now due to the backlogs of application, it might take more than 5 days. So just check the end dates of your claims and make sure you apply before that, but you may have to wait for a few days. One more thing to note, like when you are setting up your Centrelink, Services Australia will ask you to enter certain details to verify your identity. So you'll be asked to take the original copies of the documents that you used for your ID verification to a Centrelink near your location within 50 days. So you need to get the original documents verified by Centrelink within 50 days. Otherwise, all the payments that you receive will be regarded as loan and you will owe Centrelink the money. So make sure that you get your identity verified within the time limit given by Centrelink. Okay guys, I hope this video helped you make your claim for the disaster payment, and good luck.